Connect your big toes behind you. Let your forehead melt heavy into the mat. Reach all 10 fingers forward. Settle into your shape, into your space. Allowing the peaceful energy that you just cultivated from those 3 sitting breaths to be with you here and now. Reminding yourself that this is a practice. There's no right or wrong way to show up. There's no right or wrong way to do it. There's only your way. Listen to your breath. Listen to your internal instincts, as they will always be there to guide you. We'll take 1 breath together here. So exhale all the air out of your lungs. Take a big inhale here. Pause at the top. Sip in a little bit more air. Feel either side of your ribcage expand wide. Open your mouth, audible exhale, ha, press the air out. Rock your forehead side to side on your space. On your next inhale, tabletop, press up, stack your shoulders over your wrists, your hips over your knees. From here, maybe just close your eyes and take any intuitive movement. No one's watching, no one's judging, it doesn't matter how silly you feel. Can you just use your own internal navigation to begin to move and let it feel good? I like circling out my wrists here because I've been typing on the computer all day. Settle your hips back a few times, maybe press 1 leg out. We'll meet back in neutral in 4, tabletop in 3, neutral spine in 2. Come back to a neutral tabletop position and we'll just begin to activate our body here. So press the tops of your feet into the mat. Feel how that fires up your quads all the way up to your glutes. Press your palms down, spread your fingers wide, gaze between your palms to find length from your tailbone all the way through the crown of your head. Contract your belly into your spine, but keep breathing slow, controlled inhales and exhales. On your next breath in, drop your belly, lift your gaze, cow pose, squeeze your shoulder blades. Exhale, cat, round and curl, press down through your palms, gaze between your thighs. Good, another one just like that. Big inhale, drop your belly. Exhale, cat, pull your belly into spine. Last full round, inhale, cow pose. Exhale to cat. Inhale, come back to neutral. Stay for the exhale out, pull your belly in. On your next inhale, extend your right leg long and your left palm out. Find a balance. So your left knee and your right palm are grounded. Right leg and left arm are lifted. Now rotate your right pinky toe down to square your right hip tip down towards the ground. Your left thumb is facing the sky. Take a big inhale, find length. Exhale, contract and knee to nose, pull in, squeeze. Again, just like that. Inhale, extend long. Exhale, pull in, connect to your balance. Last full round, inhale. Exhale, squeeze knee to elbow. Inhale, extend 1 more time. Exhale, curl your right heel towards your right glute. Now you can stay here or option to reach around with your left palm to grab the top of your right foot to find the stretch here. Keep squaring your right hip down, but lift your heart through your collarbones, your gaze can lift. Take 1 more inhale. Stay for the exhale out. Release gently on your inhale to extend long. Exhale, come back to tabletop neutral. Inhale, cow pose 1 time. Let's reset our spine. Exhale, cat, round and curl. Inhale, neutral. Stay for the exhale, contract your belly in, brace your core. On your next inhale, other side, left leg back, right arm extends long. Rotate your left pinky toe down. Keep grounding down through your left palm. Gaze is down, pull your belly in. Take an inhale, find length. Exhale, knee to nose, squeeze underneath. Again, inhale, extend long, use your breath. Exhale, contract in, press down through your left palm. Last full round here, big inhale. Exhale, squeeze underneath. Inhale, extend long. Exhale, curl left heel in towards your left glute. You can stay here, work on the balance, or reach around with your right hand, grab for the top of your left foot. Breathe into the balance and the stretch. Keep rotating your left hip tip down. Take another inhale. And another exhale, stay. On your inhale, release, long, find length. Exhale, back to neutral tabletop. Awesome, everyone. Take an inhale, a cow pose, lift your gaze. Exhale, cat, reset your spine. Inhale, back to neutral. Exhale, downward facing dog. Send your hips up and back. Find some gentle movement here, easing into your down dog. Pedal out through your feet a few times. Nod your head yes, shake it out no. You can shake your tail side to side. And when you feel ready, slowly begin to breathe into your stillness. In your stillness, press down firmly through all 10 finger pads, specifically activating in the space between your thumb and your forefinger. Press down into that space to lift up and out of your wrists. Relax your shoulders down your back. Frame your ears with your biceps. Now put a slight bend in your knees to send your hips a little bit higher towards the sky and melt your heels a little bit closer to the ground. Breathe into the stretch through the backs of your legs. Take another inhale here. Stay for the exhale out. Inhale, gently lift your heels high. Exhale, baby steps. Walk to the top of your mat, find ragdoll pose. Pull your feet hips width distance, or I like to take my feet really, really wide, wider than my mat. Put a generous bend through your knees, then grab your opposite elbows. Ragdoll pose. Find length through your spine as you melt your chest over your quads. And inhale here, find your release. Audible exhale, ha. Drop your hands to the mat, toe heel your feet together, bring your big toes to touch, leave a slight space between your heels. Exhale all the air out of your lungs. And on your next inhale, slowly and with control, rise up one vertebrae at a time. Find mountain pose at the top of your space. In your mountain pose, press down through all four corners of your feet. Squeeze your inner thighs together to lift up off your kneecaps. Now draw your tailbone long, slight tuck of your tailbone. Reach up through your fingertips. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Gaze is forward. Notice if you're clenching anywhere, like your toes or your jaws. Can you find softness in those spaces? Take another inhale. Exhale, back bend. Rock the weight into your heels. Cactus your arms. Lift your gaze and your heart. Core stays engaged. Inhale, come back to center. Mountain pose. Reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Hinge at your hips over your legs. Inhale, halfway lift and pause. Now rock the weight into your toes. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Iron out your spine. Pull your belly in. Take another inhale here. Exhale, hands to mat. Step back. First high plank of class. Breathe into your strength as you pull your hips in line with your shoulders. Press the mat away so you puff up in the space right between your shoulder blades, channeling a little bit of cat pose right here. Drive your heels back behind you. Keep breathing. One more inhale. One more exhale. Yes, you can. Inhale here. Exhale, downward facing dog. That's our sun salutation A. We will flow breath to movement. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, step forward with control. Inhale, halfway lift, find length through your spine. Exhale, forward fold, melt over your legs. Inhale, mountain pose, root to rise, reach your fingertips all the way up. Exhale, back bend, squeeze your shoulder blades. Inhale, mountain pose, reach. Exhale, forward fold, pull your belly in, keep softness through your knees. Inhale, halfway, weight is in your toes. Exhale, hands to mat, step back, high plank and pause for 4. High plank 3, down dog in 2. Exhale, downward facing dog. Last time we flow here. Inhale, gaze forward, lift your heels. Exhale, step to arrive at the top of your space. Inhale, halfway, find length. Exhale, melt forward. Inhale, mountain pose, rise all the way up. Exhale, back bend, your deepest one yet. Lift your heart. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, fold. Beautiful breath. I can't hear you, but I know you have it. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, step back to high plank and pause. Here we'll find a slow and controlled set of mountain climbers. Start pulling your knee in towards your nose, up and into your chest. So keep your arms straight and strong, but notice if you're locking out your elbow tips, keep softness there just to avoid locking out your joints. Knee into nose right here. Press the mat away. You're here for 4. Use your core. 3. Down dog in 2. Awesome work. Exhale, downward facing dog, hips high. Big breath in, fill up. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, lift your right heel high, three-legged down dog and pause. Now keep melting your left heel down towards the ground and rotate your right pinky toe down to square your hips, just like we did at the beginning of class with that bird dog. So your hips are squared down towards the ground, toes are flexed, kick into your right heel. Press down through your palms, take another inhale here. Exhale, step through to a low lunge, right foot comes between your palms. Stack your right knee over your right heel and rise up, crescent lunge. I'm out of breath already, guys. Put a slight bend through your left knee to square your hips forward. Rotate your pinky fingers in. Take an inhale. Exhale, open up warrior two. If it feels good in this first warrior two, you can kind of surf it out, bending and straightening into that front right knee. And then when you're ready, settle into your warrior two. Press down through the knife edge of your back foot. Your right knee is tracking towards your right pinky toe. So you want to keep opening up your right quad kind of towards your back line, right? So we never dump forward, we want to open up. Reach up through both sides of your rib cage. Take another inhale. Settle in on your exhale. Inhale, star pose. Get nice and big. Reach your fingertips up. Exhale, lateral lunge to the back of your space. So your lateral lunge is in your back left leg. I'm facing you, but you're facing the left side of the room. Lunge into your left leg. We're gonna add movement here later, so take a moment to make sure your lateral lunge is set up properly. So you're sitting back into your hips, like you're sitting back into a chair. All 10 toes are facing the same direction, so your feet are parallel. Pull your hands at heart center. Bring your thumbs in towards your chest. Lift your heart. Shine, yes, your chest forward. Elbows are wide. Take another inhale. Exhale, settle in 1 inch deeper. Gorgeous. Inhale, star pose. Get big. Exhale, open up warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Send your right arm straight to the sky. Stay committed to that front lunge. Breathe into your right side rib cage. One more breath in. Exhale, hands to mat. Step back to your high plank pose and pause for 4. Come to your knees in 3. On your knees in 2. Awesome work. Come to standing on your knees. So on your knees, I need to fix the video, but arms are up overhead from here. We'll just take a set of lat pull down. So arms up overhead, then pull down, reach and pull. Overhead, pull down, reach and pull. So standing on your knees, your core is engaged. If you would like a little bit more core activation, you can find a slight hinge back. But the key there, that's the hinge back, is to keep your spine straight and strong. So you don't want to start rounding by any means. Keep lifted through your front line and strong through your back line. Now pull your elbow tips together behind you, palms face in front of you. Find the micro pause at the bottom of the movement. Full engagement, right? That's the cool thing about body weight. You can kind of be passive and just kind of be flinging stuff everywhere, or you can be really activated through your muscles, through your own engagement. We're here for 4. High plank in 3. High plank in 2. Great work, everyone. High plank, shoulders over, wrist down dog in 4. Hips high in 3. Hips high in 2. Exhale, downward facing dog. 1 inhale, fill up. 1 exhale, let go. Inhale, lift your left heel high this time. Pause and breathe. Now, same setup on this side. Drive your right heel a little bit closer to the ground. Rotate your left pinky toe down to keep your hips square. Keep pressing down through your palms. Think about lifting up and out of your wrists rather than dumping into your palms. Take another inhale, left toes are flexed. Exhale, step through with control, low lunge. Awesome, inhale, rise up, crescent lunge. Your feet are standing on 2 separate train tracks, all 10 toes facing the front of your room. Stack your shoulders over your hips, pull your belly in, sit nice and low. Take a big inhale. Exhale, open up, warrior 2. If you surfed it out on this side or on the other side, do the same here, straightening and bending through that front leg. When you're ready, settle into that warrior 2. Reach out through your fingertips, relax your shoulders down your back. Now stack your shoulders over your hips. So notice if you're hinging forward or back at all, try to recenter your midline. Awesome, settle 1 inch deeper. Take an inhale and an exhale. Inhale, star pose, get big. Maybe lift your gaze this time. Exhale, lateral lunge to the back. Bend deep into your right leg. Lateral lunge back of space. Your feet are parallel. Once again, all 10 toes facing the same direction. Sit nice and low through your hips, engaging your quads to do so. Hands at heart center, elbows wide. Lift your heart. Take another inhale. Exhale, settle in 1 inch deeper. Yes, I see you, Anna. Inhale, star pose, get nice and big. Exhale, open up, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Left arm straight to the sky. But even though your left arm is lifting, can you relax your left shoulder blade away from your ear a little bit? Breathe into your lunge. 1 more breath in, reach. Exhale, hands to mat. Step back, high plank and pause. Here for 4. On your knees in 3. On your knees in 2. Awesome work. On your knees. Second set, lat pull downs, not here long, arms overhead. You'll reach and pull, reach and pull. Second set is where our body, our mind knows what to do, but we keep pushing through. We keep challenging ourselves despite difficulty, despite when we might want to stop. We use our breath to persevere, to be present, to take 1 rep at a time. Here for 8. Here for 7. High plank in 6. Last 5, you've got it, team. Last 4. Here for 3. Your best 2. Your strongest 1. Squeeze, high plank. Shoulders over wrists. Pause here for 4. Here for 3, back to your knees in 2. Come back to your knees, but tabletop this time. Palms stay down, right leg, bent leg lift. Lower and lift, lower and lift. Left leg down, right leg lifts to the sky. Try to keep a 90-degree angle in your knee the entire time. Keep your right toes flexed, and imagine you're pressing your right heel to the ceiling. Your left toes can stay tucked, untucked, maybe try them both on, just see what feels better in your body. Keep pressing down through your palms to maintain that kind of cat pose through your shoulder blades. Pulse high in 4, pulse high in 3, right heel stays high in 2. Let's go at the top, right heel high, little pulse. Now start to notice, are you opening up towards the right side of the room with your right hip? Re-square down. Maybe you'll feel like you're not as high as you want to be, but that's okay. You're really activating your right glute now to lift your right heel high. Here for 4, high plank in 3, high plank in 2, both feet down, step back, high plank and pause. Here for 4, down dog in 3, hips high in 2. Let's go downward facing dog. We're gonna add on to our sun B flow, which is what we just did. So inhale, lift your right heel high. Exhale, step through to a low lunge, right heel between your palms. Inhale, rise up, crescent lunge, right leg is forward. Exhale, open up, warrior 2. Inhale, star pose, get big. Exhale, lateral lunge to the back of your space. Here's where we have the movement. You'll lower and lift into that lateral lunge. So forming your lateral lunge is super important and can be really tricky. The reason I wanted to add them in pretty early on in class today is so that you're not tired and you don't start to compromise the form. Oftentimes when we add these in at the end of class, people kind of start rounding through their shoulders, dumping forward, and it's just not great. So let's focus here, driving down through all 4 corners of both feet, sitting back nice and deep every time. Feel the stretch through your right hamstring, your right groin. Feel your left quad fire up as you stabilize to sit back. Awesome, Cassie. Great work, Tim and Anna. Yeah, Sarah. Yeah, Rob. Awesome, everyone. Hands at heart center. Keep your heart lifted. Here for 4. Star pose in 3. Star pose in 2. Last 1, inhale, star pose. You can always shake out your hips in star pose if that feels good. Exhale, open up, warrior 2 to the front of the room. Right knee is bent. Inhale, right arm to the sky, reverse warrior. Exhale, hands to mat, high plank pause. Here for 4, for 3, for 2, on your knees, tabletop, left side, bent leg lifts. Lower and lift, lower and lift. Put that 90-degree bend through your left knee. Keep your toes flexed. Send your left heel to the sky. Hips stay square down. Exhale on that lift. Pull your belly in, press down through your palms, gaze is down. Awesome work, everyone. Lift a little higher for 4. We pulse in 3, pulse in 2. Left heel to the sky, little pulse up. Now same thing as the other side. Notice, are you opening up your left side hip? Square it down. Really bring your attention to your left glute. That is what is firing up to lift your left heel in that tiny little pulse. Doesn't matter how big your pulse is. Feel that muscle activation. Here for 4. High plank in 3. High plank in 2. Step back, high plank, hold for 4. Down dog in 3. Belly tight, 2. Exhale, downward facing dog. Other side, inhale, lift your left heel high. Exhale, low lunge, step through. Inhale, rise, crescent lunge. Left leg is forward, right leg back. Exhale, open, warrior 2, settle in. Inhale, star pose, get big. Exhale, lateral lunge into your right leg this time, back of space. Bring the movement in here. Inhale, lower, exhale to lift. Hips are back. I'll stay facing the side this time. So you can really look at that form. All 10 toes facing the same direction. Your knee, your back right knee, is never tracking over your right heel, right? So in order to do that, you gotta sit your hips back really deep. Find your control. Gaze stays forward to maintain that lift through your front line. Awesome work. 4. Great, Heather. 3. You've got it, Rob. 2. Inhale, star pose, get big, maybe shake it out. Exhale, open up. Warrior 2, settle in. Inhale, reverse, left arm to the sky. Exhale, hands to mat, high plank. Second set of mountain climbers, knee to nose, pull in. Now you can stay with this slow and controlled set like we did the first time, or option here, you can speed it up for a little bit more of a cardio burst. Slow and controlled focuses a little bit more on the core engagement and activation. Running is a little bit more cardio, heart rate up. Here for 4. Down dog in 3. Down dog in 2. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a resetting breath in through your nose. Open mouth, exhale, sigh it out. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, come to your knees. How are we feeling, guys? Thumbs up, we're alive, good, awesome. All right, we have a set of push-ups. One set of push-ups, so it's a little bit longer. What I like to offer in my foundations that will be Sculpt and Flow is kind of a child's pose to a push-up. So you'll bring your knees wide, big toes to touch. You'll hinge forward, arms come out wide, take a wide arm push-up, then settle back into child's pose. Hinge forward, push-up, settle back, child's pose. So a really dynamic movement here. If you would like to take a traditional set of push-ups, just at the top of your space, elbows wide, go for it. My beautiful pregnant lady, if you would like an elevated option, I see there's like a couch behind you. You can always take an elevated set of push-ups. So I don't know if you can see me on this chair, but that's also a great option right there if you can't lay flat on the ground. I'm trying. All right. Keep this going, guys. Use your breath. Commit to your own movement. Right? This is the practice. Maybe the way you do push-ups today is different than the way you do push-ups tomorrow or the way you did them yesterday. And then not only is that okay, that is welcome. That's the practice. There's no goal. There's no right or wrong way to show up for yourself and do what makes you feel good. All right, now don't hate me. We're gonna meet in a pulse in 4. Elbows wide in 3. Top of space in 2. Elbows wide, we're at the top of a wide arm push-up, then pulse your chest low. Your knees can stay down or lift up onto your toes. You're here for 8. Don't quit for 7. Elbows wide for 6. Down dog in 5. Yes, you can. Last 4. Use your breath. For 3, embrace that shake. Last 2. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a big inhale, fill up. Exhale, sigh it out of your mouth. 1 more just like that. Inhale, breathe in. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, travel. Top of space. Inhale, halfway lift finally. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. We're gonna take a break from our planks and our arms and stay standing for a little bit. So chair pose, first one of class. Drive the weight into your heels. In your chair pose, you always have the option of keeping your feet together or pulling them hips width distance. Try it both on, see what feels best for you today. Sit your hips back nice and low, gaze down, make sure you can see all 10 of your toes. Rotate your pinky fingers in, relax your shoulders down. Take an inhale. Exhale, airplane your arms, lower body stays exactly where it is. Sweep your palms back behind you, use your triceps. We're gonna flow through that 2 more times. Inhale, chair pose, arms lift. Exhale, airplane arms, sweep behind you, lift a little higher. Last time, inhale, chair. Exhale, airplane arms, sweep behind you, hold here. Now find drinking bird, lift onto all 10 toes, lift your heels nice and high. Woo! Yeah, hard balance right here. Heels high, requires you to really engage through your inner thighs, zip up through your legs. Awesome work, you're here for 4, chair pose in 3, chair pose in 2, inhale, heels down, chair pose. Exhale, hands to heart center, come up to standing. All right, guys, feet are hips width distance. We're gonna go 1 arm at a time, 1 leg at a time in the next series. So your left arm is kind of dead energy right now. Hand on your hip, or actually, you know what I like? Hand behind your head. That's what you should do with your left arm. Hand behind your head, feet hips width distance, slight bend in your knees, in your arm. We have a lateral raise bicep curl. Your lift, lower, bicep curl, center. So lift elbow tip to shoulder, then bicep curl, just the right arm moves. So your lateral raise, you have a 90-degree angle in your elbow tip. Pancake is outside and watching and barking at me right now, just so you know. That's my 4-month-old puppy. He's like, what is mom doing right now? All right, stay here, or option for the double time. If you have no weight, that's a great place to be. You'll lift, curl, lift, curl. Also, if you have a weight, I see you, Tim, super badass right here. Pull your elbow tip in line with your shoulder. Now, the back of your head should be pressing firmly into your left palm. That's how you will maintain a long, straight spine behind you. Activate through your core. Awesome work, team. Here for 4, here for 3, here for 2. Last 1, hands at heart center. We're gonna do the same thing in our right leg. So it's a lateral raise with a knee in slow to start. All the weight's in your left. You'll lift, center, right knee up and down. Lateral lift, right knee up. So it's literally just mimicking the same motion we just did in our arms, but in our legs now. Toes are flexed. Find your balance. If you need or want to tack down in between each movement, totally fine. If you want to challenge your balance and keep your right heel slightly lifted off the ground the whole time, try that on too. Always a practice, always pushing ourselves, or sometimes backing off, right? Sometimes we don't need the full send practice. Sometimes we need to be a little bit softer with ourselves. But just knowing, acknowledging what we need makes us a little bit more true to ourselves. Stay here, or option, take the double time on your own beat. Whew. Lift and lift. My left leg is burning out right here, guys. Let's go. So it's the outside of your right hip and top of your right quad working right here. Left leg is stabilizing. We have left arm in 4. In 3. Oh my God, 2. Last 1, let's shake it out just because I need to, then settle into the other side. Right palm behind your head, elbow tip in, lateral raise, bicep curls, slow. Lift, center, curl. Lift, palm is down, curl, palm faces shoulder. Controlled, weight is in your heels, slight bend through your knees. The back of your head is pressing into your right palm. Left elbow tipped, lifts to left shoulder. Use your breath. Gazes forward. Stay here or take the double time at your own pace. Lift, lift. So strong. Find equal length through both sides of your rib cage. Gazes forward. Relax your jaw. Use your breath. So strong here for 4. Legs in 3. Left side in 2. Last 1. Hands at heart, center, slow. On the left side, right leg is down. You'll lift, center, knee in, center. Lateral raise, left knee in. Lateral raise, knee in. Left toes are flexed the whole time. Core is tight. Hands at heart, center. Find your balance. Ground down through your right heel. Stay here or take it for that double time. Lift and lift. Use your breath. Find your focus. With balance, it's always important to find one gaze, one point of focus to look at to really keep that balance. Woo! Right leg on fire. Let's go. This is our cardio song. So here for 4, here for 3, here for 2. Last 1, shake it out, take a sip of water, wipe your sweat. I am about 45 seconds into #selfie. Yeah, don't judge me, it's just a fun cardio song by the Chainsmokers. We're gonna start with basic squats, feet hips width distance, lower and lift. When you're ready, you'll meet me here. Inhale on the lower, exhale on the lift. So again, cardio song, heart rate, highest point of class. I will give jumping options, but you can always get your heart rate up without jumping. Stay here, add the jump squat in 4. In 3, you add the jump in 2. Add the jump at the top, lower down and launch. Lower and launch. Your no jumping option is a heel raise at the top. Lower, then lift your heels off the mat at the top. Let's go. Lift up through the crown of your head. Awesome, everyone. Heart rate up. Here for 4. Here for 3. We twist it out in 2. Knees together. Twist it out. Let's go. Twist. You can keep your feet kind of planted, heels lifted, or really embrace that full twist. Engage your obliques, the side abdominal muscles to pull your hip tips forward. Twist. Twist. 4. Face the right in 3. Speed skate in 2. You face the right side of the room. Speed skate, opposite hand to opposite foot. If you're stepping, it's basically a curtsy lunge side to side. If you're jumping, make it nice and big and wide. You're at a jumping challenge. Keep your heart lifted. Don't let your heel or your back foot touch the ground. Full body twist. Opposite palm, opposite heel. Let's go, let's go. Jackson 4. Jackson 3, just 8 counts. In 2, let's jack it home, let's go. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step it out, side to side. Take a sip of water. Let me get a little video. Where's my gallery view? Oh, Max sometimes. There we go, high five, guys. Awesome, Cassie, Sarah, Rob, Heather, Amy, Tim, and Anna. What a crew we got. All right. Active recovery, step it out. Take a few breaths. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, release down. Arms on either side. Another one just like that. Inhale, breathe in. Ah, let go. Arrive at the top of your space. Inhale, mountain pose. Rise up, feet together. Exhale, back bend, lift your heart, let it feel good. Relink breath to movement, inhale, mountain pose. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back, high plank, hold, or option for 8 counts of mountain climbers. Starts now for 8, 7, 6, down dog in 4, 3, 2, exhale, downward facing dog. Take a big inhale. Exhale, sigh it out. One more deep inhale. Exhale, ha, release. Inhale your right heel high, toes are flexed. Exhale, knee to nose, come into high plank. Round and curl, right knee into nose. Little pulse right here, pull in, pull in. Press down through your palms. Think cat pose in your back, knee into nose. For 4, down dog kick in 3, right heel high in 2. Inhale, right heel high. Exhale, low lunge, step through. Drop down to your back left knee. Inhale, rise up, crescent moon. We're just gonna take this little stretch right here. Breathe into your hips. Take another inhale. Exhale, half split. Straighten through your front right leg. Keep your right toes flexed. Send your hips back towards your heel. One more inhale. One more exhale. Inhale, come forward, low lunge. Lift your back heel off the mat on your exhale. Now inhale, rise up, crescent lunge. Right leg is forward, left leg is back. Exhale, sweep your arms back behind you. From here, a set of tricep kickbacks. You'll lower and lift, lower and lift. Right leg is forward, left leg back. But you always have the option, if you don't like the split leg stance, or today we just prefer chair pose, pull your left foot forward in line with your right, take your triceps kickbacks from your chair. If you stay in your crescent lunge, find a slight hinge forward through your torso, but activate through your core to keep your belly lifted off your right quad. Now, keep your elbow tips in one place. So you are just hinging at your forearms. Elbow tips stay lifted, gaze is slightly forward. Woo! Body weight triceps are the real deal here. 4, pulse high in 3, palms face up in 2, hold up behind you, palms face up, pulse up, pulse up. Palms face the sky, little pulse, straighten through your arms, let's go. We're here for 4. Here for 3, crescent lunge in 2. Last 1, inhale, lift your arms up overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center, a set of lunges. Lower down and lift, lower, lift. Left knee hovers just 1 inch off the mat. Your right knee stays stacked directly over your right heel. All 10 toes face the front. Stand up tall through your spine. Weights or palms at heart center. Inhale, lower. Exhale to lift. Yes, you can. You are strong. You've got it. Lift high onto the ball mount of your left foot. We're here for 4. Here for 3. Crescent lunge in 2. Last 1. Inhale. Exhale, open up. Warrior 2. Settle in. All right, we're going to take a dynamic yoga movement here. Inhale, lift your palms up overhead, straighten through your front leg. Exhale, come back into warrior 2. 2 more just like that. Inhale, lift your palms, maybe your gaze. Exhale, back into 2. 1 last time. Inhale, exhale, 2. Now flex your fingers towards your face. We lift up overhead. We'll lift and lower, lift and lower. Arms are straight and strong. Stay committed to the warrior 2 lunge. If you would like a little added challenge in your legs, you can lift your front right heel off the mat as you lift your palms up overhead. That'll activate your right calf. Maintain the integrity and the strength through your core. I don't know about you guys, but when I'm typing on my phone all day, flexing my fingers towards my face gives me a really deep stretch through my forearm. See if you can press through the heel of your palms as you come down to activate that stretch. Whew, oh my God. We're here for 4, 3, back to warrior 2 and 2. Last one, warrior 2. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, hands to heart center. You have a second set of lateral lunges to the back. So inhale, lower, exhale, lift. If you would like to add on from here, you're gonna lift your back left leg up into your knee. So you'll lower into that lateral lunge, then lift your left knee up and into your chest. Lateral lunge, left knee bends. Left knee stays bent as you pull it in towards your core. So all of this requires you to put the weight into your right heel. And in that dynamic movement, if you're pulling your knee up and down, you really got to make sure you're sitting your hips back, nice and deep in that lateral lunge, to make sure that when you're stepping down, your left knee does not track over your left heel. Step down, drive into your left heel, then press into your right heel to pull your left knee into your core. Again, that's your level up option, your on level option, or just before is your second set of lateral lunges. 4, 3, star pose in 2. Last one, both feet down. Awesome work. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, horse. Heels in, toes out. Draw your tailbone long. Stack your shoulders over your hips. Sit nice and low. Pulse in 4. Pulse in 3, just the legs. 2. Let's go, little pulse. Think about energizing through the inside of your thighs. Tailbone long. Glutes are strong. Here for 4. Hold low in 3. Hold low in 2. Hold low, hands behind your head if you don't have weights. If you have weights, they come behind your quads. We oblique dip, center, dip, center to the front, center to the back. So again, if you have weights, they're behind your quads. If you don't, hands behind your head, dipping elbow tip towards your knee. So think about it as a gentle dip rather than a crunch. So rather than making the side that is moving as small as possible, think about finding length through the opposite side as you dip. So focus on the length rather than the crunch. Lift up tall through the crown of your head. Awesome work. Long lines on both sides of your rib cage. Stay low in your horse pose. 4, 3, center 2. Come back to center, horse hold. We have full range horse squats, just in 8 count. In 4, in 3, into full range horse squat, lower, lift, lower, lift. We're here for 6. That's it, 5. Your lowest 4. Your best 3. Your strongest 2. Your final 1. Inhale, star pose, get big. Exhale to 2. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, hands to mat, high plank and hold, or option mountain climb it out for a count of 8. For a count of 7, hold or mountain climb for 6. Down dog in 5. In 4, strong transition. 3, awesome everyone. 2, exhale, downward facing dog. Take a big inhale, fill up. Exhale, let it go. Other side, inhale, left heel high. Exhale, knee to nose, pull in, find your pulse. Let's go, squeeze, squeeze. Left knee to nose, press down through your palms. Lift high onto the right ball mount of your foot. 4. Kick high in 3. Kick high in 2. Inhale, down dog kick, left heel up. Exhale, step through lunge. We'll take the stretch, drop your back right knee down and tuck your toes. Inhale, crescent moon. Breathe into your hips. Another inhale. Exhale, straighten through that front leg. Toes are flexed. Take a huge breath in through your nose. Let it out of your mouth. Inhale, gently crawl forward. Exhale, curl your right toes under, right knee lifts. Inhale, crescent lunge. Left leg is forward, right leg back. Another breath in here. Exhale, arms sweep back behind you. Second set, tricep kickbacks. Lower and lift, lower and lift. I know, You thought I would get more creative on this side, but I didn't. We're doing the second set of tricep kickbacks because sometimes doing something a second round feels a little bit different. Maybe you feel a little bit stronger. Maybe it feels a little bit more challenging, and that's okay, but your body knows what to do. This is the form. You have that form down. Now we can focus on the practice, the values that we cultivate in this practice. Patience with yourself, perseverance, empowerment. These are the things that we learn on our mat that we can take off the mat. Here for 4, 3, lift at the top, 2, hold at the top, palm stays in this time, pulse in. Pulse in. So like you're trying to clap your hands behind you. If you actually clap your hands, your shoulder blades are real open right now. Let's go. Pulse in. Yes, you can. Belly's tight. We're here for 4. Here for 3. Crescent lunge. 2. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Lunges on this side. Lower, lift, lower, lift. Right knee hovers, hips are square, connect to breath, hands at heart center. You are strong, you've got this. Great work, Sarah. Awesome, Rob. Go Tim and Anna. Beautiful form, Cassie, you look great. Awesome, Amy, killing it, Heather, you guys have got it. Here for 4, 3, 2, last one. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, open up, warrior 2. We'll take those 3 dynamic movements here. Once again, inhale, lift, straighten through your front leg. Exhale, back into warrior 2, settle in. Again, inhale, maybe lift your gaze this time. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, last full round. Exhale, back into warrior 2. Reflex your fingers towards your face. This time we press out, and back. So palms stay in line with your shoulders. Same option here for the calf raise. You can lift and lower your front left heel to get the calf raise if you did so on the other side. So it's really difficult for me to keep my fingers flexed towards my face in this. That's how much we need this counter stretch, if you feel that. It's from doing the opposite all day. This, typing, driving on our cell phone, right? Let it feel good, or maybe let it be a little bit painful, and that's okay, as long as it's, you know, the right type of stretch painful. We're here for 4. Star pose in 3. Star pose in 2. Last one, inhale, star pose, get big. Exhale, hands to heart center. We have the lateral lunge to the back leg, right? You have the same option here, just the lateral lunge, or start launching off your right heel to pull your right knee into your chest. Really grounding down through your left heel, sitting your hips back nice and deep, pulling your belly in, keeping your heart lifted, and a long straight spine. So strong, everyone. One side at a time, getting a little stronger with every rep, with every breath, digging a little bit deeper. 4, star pose in 3. Get big in 2. Inhale, star pose. Huge inhale, lift your heart and your gaze. Exhale, horse, heels and toes out, settle in. Final one of class, we pulse in 4, in 3, in 2, let's go. Little pulse down. Little pulse, maybe close your eyes, turn your attention inward, feel the sweat, the energy that you have created for yourself. Here for 4, hold low in 3, hold low in 2, hold low, hands or weights at heart center. We oblique twist, side to side. Go front, center, back, center, to the front, center, back, center, twist, and twist. Let your gaze follow, hands or weights at stay at heart center, right? So really focus on your obliques to do the twist. Your lower body is strong and staying in one place. Center 4, center 3, center 2, back to center, sit low. 8 counts of full range horse squat in 4, in 3, in 2, let's go, team, lower, down, lift, lower, lift, 6 more, 5 more, 4 more, let's go, 3, final 2, last 1, inhale, star pose, exhale to 2, inhale, reverse, left arm high, exhale, hands to mat, high plank and hold for 8, for 7, for 6, down dog in 5, in 4, in 3, exhale to your final downward facing dog of class. Take a huge inhale, fill up, slow down, audible exhale, let it go. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, come down to a seat. Oh, we're on our mat team. We're in our final song of effort. It's a Millennium remix. Got about 3 minutes left before our stretch. Legs out in front of you. We're just gonna go straight into core. Lay down on your back. Soles of feet are down. Hands behind your head. Basic crunch in 4, in 3, in 2. Let's go basic crunch. Lower, down, and lift. Lower, and lift. Inhale, exhale, press your low back down. Let the back of your head be heavy in your palms. Pulse at the top, in 4, in 3, in 2, lift up, tiny pulse, lift, lift, woo. Exhale, exhale, elbows wide, 4, hold high in 3, hold high in 2, hold your shoulder blades up, tabletop your legs. We have heel presses, forward, center, press forward, center. So shoulder blades stay lifted off the mat, heel pressing, alternating legs straight out in front of you. Don't let your knees come closer to your chest than your hips. Woo. Crunches with tabletop in 4, in 3, legs center in 2. Legs come to tabletop, crunch, lower, down, lift, lower, lift. Inhale, exhale, lift a little higher with every crunch. Pulse high in 4, 3, 2, shoulder blades lift up, pulse, pulse. Exhale, exhale, you've got it, team. 4, legs up the wall, in 3, in 2, legs up the wall, climb the rope, pull opposite or tap to opposite heel across your legs. Woo, woo. We end with bicycle crunches in 4, 3, 2, tabletop your legs, we twist, twist, exhale, exhale, opposite elbow, opposite knee, let's go, twist it out. You are strong. This is your inner drive. Maybe close your eyes. Tune in deep. Let's twist it out. Use your breath. You're almost there. Can you get a little stronger with the final count? You're here for 8. You're here for 7. You're here for 6. Knees into chest in 5. Don't stop. 4. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1, knees into chest, give yourself a squeeze. Huge inhale, fill up. Exhale, let it go. Send your legs long out in front of you. Lift your arms up overhead for a full body stretch. Point through your toes, release your core, big breath in, feel your belly rise. Let it go. Knees pull back into chest, give yourself a squeeze. Guide your palms to the back of your knees and take as many rocks and rolls as you need, the entire length of your spine until you come all the way up to a seated position. We're in our stretch, guys. We'll take a few nice stretches, slow down. We'll take figure 4 seated today. So Pull your heels in towards your glutes, and then lift your right heel, place it on top of your left quad. With your hands, walk them in close to your low back, and press into the ground to lift up through your spine. This stretch gets more intense the closer you pull your left heel into your glutes, and a little bit less the more you walk out. Keep your right toes gently flexed. Feel the stretch through your right hip, hamstring, groin muscle. Just breathe. Another inhale, and another exhale. One more big breath in. On your exhale, simply knock your right heel and left knee down toward the ground. From here, you can sit your hips back and settle into a twist. Your right heel is planted on the ground, right knee towards the sky. Inhale, lift your left arm high. Exhale to twist, left elbow tip to your right quad. Now with your right palm, press into the mat to find length from your tailbone through the crown of your head. Now we don't want to over twist here, so just keep your gaze in the line with your spine. So think about your spine as one long line of energy, and the back of your head staying in line with your tailbone. Wherever your gaze is naturally in that one long line, that's where your gaze stays. Close your eyes. Another inhale. Exhale. You can gently release by taking a counter stretch, twisting over to the left side. And then we'll take those two stretches on the other side. Gently pull your knees in, unravel yourself, give yourself a little bit of a squeeze. Then replant the soles of your feet down. Palms come behind you. Inhale to lift your chest. Exhale, left ankle on top of your right quad this time. Same thing here. You can play with walking your right heel, right glute in, closer to each other. Maybe walk your right heel a little further away. Our hips are most of the time not equal, so just take what you need on this side. Left toes are flexed, spine is long. Your breath is slowing down, as is your heart rate. Big deep breath in, stay for the breath out. One more inhale, fill up. Exhale, twist to this side, drop your left heel, right knee down to the ground. Settle your hips back. Inhale, right arm to the sky. Exhale, twist, right elbow tip on the outside of your left quad. Settle into your breath. Slow inhales and exhales. Close your eyes if they're not there already. So you gently turn your attention inward, feeling the benefits of your practice, the energy that you cultivated. One more breath in, and a breath out. Find the counter twist on this side, to the right side. Then we'll come onto our back, uncurl or unwind your knees onto your back. Final pose before Shavasana, happy baby. Open up your feet, your knees wide as your mat. Stack your heels over your knees, draw your tailbone long. Grab for the outside edge of your feet, your calves, your thighs. If it feels good, you can take a gentle sway side to side. And when you're ready, pull your knees into your chest, give yourself a final squeeze. A giant hug for yourself. Curl into a tiny little ball, let your forehead connect on your knees. Squeeze everything into your midline. Thank yourself for showing up. In hard times and good times, this practice is here for you. Big breath in, big breath out to release into your final Shavasana, taking up space. Let your palms roll open as you release the tongue from the roof of your mouth. Relax the space between your eyebrows. As every muscle gets a little heavier, and every breath gets a little deeper and a little slower. This practice is always here for you. This is your practice. There's no right way to show up. There's no wrong way to show up. Just show up. Put in the work, and the practice is here for you. Practice patience, compassion, empathy, strength, resilience, and practice letting go. Take one more inhale, fill all the way up, feel your belly rise. Exhale, release as you gently bring movement back, wiggling out your fingers and your toes. And when you're ready, the back of your head side to side. Lift your arms up overhead only when you feel ready to take a final full body stretch. Point through your toes, find length. And exhale, roll onto one side, fetal position. Pull your knees into your chest. Let all the air out. Keeping your eyes closed, gently press yourself up to a tall seated position. Pull your thumbs into heart center. One more cleansing breath as a community to close us out. Sit up nice and tall. Exhale to start. Seal your lips. Take your biggest inhale of the day. Fill all the way up through the crown of your head. Feel that energy build inside you. Open mouth exhale. Let it all out. Share it with the world. Pull your thumbs to third eye center. The student, the teacher, the sculptor in me truly honors and always thanks the student, the teacher, the sculptor in each and every one of you. Bowing forward, we seal in our practice. Namaste. Thank you guys so much. I needed that. I hope that felt as good for you as it did for me. And
thank you, Reena.
Thank you. I truly do believe in like the power of movement and the power of a yoga practice in the hardest of times and in the best of times. So when it is calling for you, show up. I am here to serve, to guide, and to just offer what I can in this space. Donations are welcome. 50% is going to the NAACP Yoga Brain defense legal team. Here's Pancake. He's distracted. Sweat. So thank you guys so much. I hope to see you on Thursday or on your mat again soon. Namaste. Thank you.
Reena.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.